What's up guys, it's MTG Matt for you, and today we are going into the ladder with an Azorius Staxx deck. With a little twist, Now for those of you who watch my channel regularly know that around the beginning of the Kaldheim release I tried an Azorius Staxx deck. Let me actually just quickly go there and show it to you. It was something like this, right? I just made an Azorius deck and I tried to, you know, have a win condition Basri Cat, get its emblem going and then win from there. And had all kinds of control tools in there. Also put in 4 of the new Raidane, which I found pretty cool, Drive Megaspray and so on. And I just really, this idea really spoke to me to make something like a Staxx deck where you punish your opponent from doing stuff, or you prevent your opponent from doing stuff. And while I liked the idea, the execution was actually not that great. Like, as an experiment was fine, but the deck itself was actually pretty bad. Well, now, with a little bit of, you know, more experience and wisdom in the Kaldheim meta and knowing about the new cards and all, I built a new version of this deck, and this deck is actually good. This deck is actually playable. I've played about, I don't know, I'll probably played like between 10 to 15 games with this deck, and had a between 67% win rate, so quite a solid deck. And the idea is still the same. The idea is still that we're trying to build like play an Azorius control deck where we obviously control the game, as every control deck does, but want to go a step further and basically establish a board state where our opponent is really running out of options to do. With the main hero here being Archon of Emeria. It's a 3-mana 2/3 flyer, which says each player can cast more than one spell each turn, and non-basic lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Now the non-basic land part is just a nice upside, but of course we play this mostly for the each player can cast more than one spell each turn part. Because the way we want this deck to play out is control the game as usual in an Azorius control list, and then later in the game have Archon of Emeria on the board together with a Narset of the Ancient Way, and basically protect Narset with counter spells, and since our opponent can play only one spell each turn, if we have counter spells to counter that one spell, then our opponent's turn is basically over, right? So that's why we got Archon of Emeria in here, and that's the whole idea of this deck. And I think the missing piece this deck was missing is actually Narset of the Ancient Way, because obviously I call this deck an Azorius Staxx deck because all of this deck is Azorius. It's blue-white, except for Narset, right? Narset is the only card in here that uses red mana, but we can easily slot this in, easily splash this color for Narset, and Narset is just perfect for this deck. She provides us with life gain against aggro decks, she ramps us, we can draw cards with her, remove creatures, and then most importantly, if we get her to 6, we can -6 her and get an emblem as a win condition. So that's the whole idea. Our main win condition is Narset of the Ancient Way, and then also for Shark Typhoons, this is just a very classic way of winning with an Azorius control deck. The rest of the deck is really, as I said, getting there, controlling the game, and throwing in some spicy Staxx effects, so to say. So we got Archon of Emeria, right, as our late game Staxx piece. And then we got 2 Raidane, God of the Worthy, which I'm really a fan of this card. I think it's very well designed and actually very powerful. I like it a lot. Especially the Volkmir Protector Shield side, I think it's just amazing. You prevent 1 damage of every source of your opponent's side to permanents you control or to yourself. And this is such a huge deal actually. We live in a meta where creatures tend to be quite small, so taking away 1 damage of each creature of your opponent is actually a big deal. And nice thing is that this also protects our planeswalkers, right? So if you just imagine, for example, playing against red aggro deck, sometimes they really just have 2/1/1s on the board, nothing much else. If you have Volkmira on the board, you can just plant down a Planeswalker and they can't hurt it, and that's just a really big deal. So Valkmir is awesome. Also, the second effect of Valkmir is amazing. It says whenever you or another permanent you control becomes target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter the spell or ability unless its controller pays 1. Now, this effect benefits from one thing mainly, and that is, first, Kaldheim has only been out for 1 month, and secondly, almost nobody plays this card, so it happens actually quite often that your opponent actually doesn't know what this card do, and they will just blindly, you know, cast a spell with 0 mana open, and then it just counters it, which is quite amazing. And even if it doesn't counter it, it just drains mana from them, right? If they target one of your permanents, they always have to pay this 1 extra mana. And another fact I think some people don't know is that if your opponent, for example, plays a Binding of the Old Gods, the triggered ability from the lore counter, so the destroy target non-land permanent, is considered an ability by Valkmira, and this can also get countered by Valkmira if your opponent doesn't pay 1. So that's a big deal. And then on the other side we got Raidane, which can just also annoy your opponent, which making their high CMC spells cost more, and Snowlands enter battlefield tap, but that's just, you know, that's just some upside here. And yeah, then the rest of the deck is controlling 4 Glass Casket and against small creatures. Then we got our counter package being 2 Disdainful Strokes, 2 Negates, 2 Saw It Coming. Our deck is mostly concerned with other control decks shutting us down. So, and we already have enough creature removal with Glass Caskets, Skyclave Apparition, and Doomscar that I prefer the Negates over Essence Scatters. Disdainful Stroke is just a nice all-rounder, and Saw It Coming can counter anything. So this here is our counter package, as I said, for Skyclave Apparition, Doomscars for board wipes, 2 Elspeth Conqueror Staff, just can remove anything big on the board, such as a Great Henge and Urgang and so on, and also bring back our Planeswalkers, which are part of our win condition, right? And as I said, Shark Typhoon for the secondary win condition. And last card is Niko Aris, and I've gotta say, Narset of the Ancient Way and Niko Aris are for me the new Planeswalker Dream Duo. In this deck, they fit so well together. Niko Aris is just like, when I saw this card, I was sure, okay, this card is really good, but then, you know, I think if a new expansion comes out, you really have to like get used to the cards to really like feel them, I would say. And now that Kaldheim has been out for a month, I really feel that Niko Aris is absolutely amazing. It's just, there's no point in game where you're not happy drawing it. You can always play him. You can remove small creatures against aggro decks. He generates shard tokens infinitely, right? I mean, occasionally you have to +1 him, but it's just a really powerful card and fits perfectly into this deck. And also, +1 actually has some synergy in this deck, because if you +1 either of these 3 creatures, so the Archon, Raidane, or Skyclave, we can +1 them, get them back to our hand, and for example board wipe afterwards to remove our opponent's creatures, and this way still save our creatures. So that's really cool, especially with Skyclave Apparition. Your opponent gets an illusion creature, but then you can replay Skyclave and remove something that's even more threatening. So that's really awesome. Concerning the land base, I think we run 26 lands in total. 0 basic lands actually. 2 Emira's Call, Seagate Restoration, 2 Castle Armies, 2 Castle Vandras, all of the dual model cards, 2 also splash red in, 2 Scrylands, 4 Rogrin Times, and 1 Crawling Barons. And that's it, guys. I really like this deck. You can definitely climb with it. I've been climbing with this deck in Platinum. Really enjoyed playing it. It's very straightforward, feels really nice, and still, you know, has a fresh feeling to it. So, if you enjoy content like this, please consider subscribing. Hope you guys enjoy the games, and I see you guys soon. Since we got no red mana, I think we're ditching the Narset. Yeah, probably. Raiden is actually really good against Aris if we get to 4. Okay. I think we foretell the Doomscar. Next turn we play the Vantress, Doomscar, turn after probably go Raiden. Depends on his moves here. Okay, so let's play our land. And since I got 2 Skyclave Aberrations, I think we're going to exile the Rimrock Knight here. Perfect. Our pawn is not getting a 2/2 back. So now we're actually really flexible. We can Doomscar, we can play our Valkmir Protector Shield. What do we play here? Mana curve here is a bit awkward. So if he has, actually I don't want to risk. I don't want to risk an Embercleave. I think this is a good time to play Niko Aris for x equals 2. And just shoot down the illusion.
I don't observe unjust moves. I never miss.
Now our opponent has to decide if he leaves Niko Aris up or what he's doing. Best draw here would be Narset. Narset can gain us life. Really? Okay. I think this is a good time to play Valkmira, because these two don't do anything without, you know, additional support. Plus, if we Doomscar, then the Fireblood charge also can't hurt us. So this is a big deal here. Yeah, these just don't deal damage. Oh yes, let's go. Wow, what a top deck. Man, I love Valkmira Protector. She is so cool. And we're just passing here because if he has another Furin champion and just attacks. Okay. Could have blocked it with a shark. Let's try to find land here. Okay, Niko Aris is too good to pass up here. Obviously. Let's get rid of Zorbran. I think I want to cycle one just to draw a card. Yeah, okay, I like the land. And we're just going to remove this with Narset, right? Yeah. Then again, you can actually just let it sit there. Get a big shark out. Plus we have Azorius Staxx. I think we just let the Torbran sit there. This is a really nice Azorius Staxx target. This is also again just a nice Niko turn. So we have 7 mana. Which means we go X equals 2 for 5 mana. Now we draw a card.
I mean, I get to learn so many new things.
And kill Torbran. And I'm probably just keeping a Seagate Restoration. Now catching the Robbie here is really nice because just a hasty creature, right? So probably only other hasty creature is Fervent Champion. Okay, so if you cast Narset, we still have a sword coming up, which is excellent. And we can just start working towards our win condition.
By bringing its traditions into the future.
Plus we're starting to gain life.
To open the mind, you must first open the
Make more shards.
I can see more clearly now.
And there's just nothing to do here. Just hold up our card draw and counter spells. It's got 3 mana left. This is obviously coming back. We can actually... let's think here. Let's think. Could also go Shark Typhoon and block it, but then how we deal with it? I think let it resolve and just play Shark Typhoon. The question for him is, what is he attacking? He's attacking me. Yeah, because see now when you protect our Niko. Alright, we can also just exile with Casket. So a nice alternative line of play is plussing the Skyclave Apparition, attacking, returning back to our hand. Opponent gets a 4/4, but we get to exile the Phoenix of Ash. But with the Glass Casket we just have a better option now.
Let me help you practice.
Okay. And let's foretell here a bit. And we're almost at our win condition. We got an Narset on 6, we got counter spells, so this is looking really good. So let's let him pay first, and then we play negate. Actually not going to draw a card because I'm not risking, you know, losing my Narset here. Okay, we got our win condition. Let's go.
This is my ultimate technique.
So we actually don't have enough mana. I think at 8 life we're quite safe to cast the Seagate Restoration. And just, you know, get some lands into play. Make a shard token. Pass. And now, you know, we can just hardcast Shark Typhoon and start winning. But I really like this. I think it's pretty cool. Okay. And I think we just can Shark Typhoon. We just Emeria's Call here. Plus Niko Aris.
I can get you past their defenses.
So we are at 8 live, we got 2 4/4 blockers which are even protected by Valkmira, so I'm pretty confident that we are in a safe place here. Okay, so we just hardcast the Shark Typhoon. Shoot at his Rimrock Knight. I don't know, make another Shark token because why not? Man, Niko Aris is so incredibly sick. It's so sick. Nope. Ha! Oh, this is a beauty. This is a beauty. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Nice starting hand, very nice. Very, very nice starting hand. We can't counter anything here, so let's just play the Seagate Reborn. Yeah, Elspeth Kong the staff feels so right in the stack. Just having the ability to remove some big stuff from the board is probably very, very important. I'm actually going to play... Let's actually play the Prone Barons here. Man, I haven't seen like Immersion Sultai in forever. The spell can't be countered. Damn, this is 4 CMC. You're just going to play out a Niko Aris here.
Experience for both.
Get a shard token. And just, you know, gives us a way to try to find that white mana we're looking for. But here I suppose we're playing against Death Touch Tribal, which seems to have a lot of success with tokens here, right? Because it makes sense. The deck needs card draw and usually don't want to counter Death Touchers, so you just draw cards. Okay. Okay, we need... There's a white mana, excellent. Now we can Skyglide Version this Husky. Stop the card draw. Okay, so obviously Glass Casket is really good here, and then we'll just pass, I guess. We'll just pass and draw cards with our shards. And Niko Aris is so dope. Hell no. Hell no. Oh. Oh yes. Now, all we're looking for now is counter spells. I think we can foretold the Doomscar and then we just pass. We can pump mana to the Barons, draw a card, could make a 1-mon. So we have some lines of play here. Okay. So if you pay to... okay. Don't want more land, and this just makes one counter, but it's better than no counter, right? Okay, there's a sword coming. That's really good, together with Archon. And I think I want to keep Dells of Congress Death around. Wait, do we have enough mana? Wow, we actually have only 3 sources of white mana. No, only 2. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Okay, so let's Doomscar this. Okay, we need more white mana. Definitely. Now, do we care? We can just Doomscar, right? I don't care actually. I'd rather have a mana counterspell open. It's not white mana, but okay. So we can just Doomscar this. That's fine. Decline. Now, definitely want to play out Niko Aris. How much mana do we have? We've got 7, 8, 9 mana. So we should use 7 mana. Which means X equals 4. This way we still have our counterspell open.
Prophesize all you want. My life is my own.
Do we care about Niko Aris? I don't think we care, especially since we got 2 Elves of Congress Death in hand. And we still got 4 shard tokens, so that's fine. I know Elf's Nightmare is going to exile our graveyard, but we can exile the Elf's Nightmare if we want to. I think it was just better to hold up our mana against something big and scary our opponent might play. Okay. Man, we need white mana. Shark Defense is actually pretty good. There's white mana. Yeah, I think we get rid of the Asper's Nightmare. And this way we can get a Niko back. I still got our Archon of Emeria, so that's really nice in combination with a counter spell. Yeah, I don't want him getting any of these back, so let's counter the Asper's Congress Death. I think this is worth countering actually. Okay. Another Shark Typhoon. White mana, please. going to play anything here. If he plays an Ugin here, it's really annoying, but so be it, right? Okay. It's fine.
Get out.
Okay, let's draw 2 cards here. Nope. And Niko Aris is just such value. There is our Narset, that's really good. Okay, first things first. Want to kill the Kaya here.
I'm just gonna.
And let's take a look at our counter spell count. So got 1 Sword coming in deck, 1 Disdainful Strokes, and 2 Negates. So I think I want to be patient here and not play out the Narset. And probably also not play out the Shark Typhoon. And you'll just be patient. Our opponent is down a lot of cards, only has 2 cards in hand. And we can actually use our mana, so that's fine. Oh, I probably should have scryed, huh? Yeah, we should have scryed there. We can just go face here. Now this threatens lethal next turn. We definitely don't want to land another Shark Typhoon. It's definitely nice. So he has to block this, right? Again, we just pass. We can also flash in a shark. Yep.
Get out and finish the job.
Can exile my Crawling Barons. Get 8 mana, so X equals 6. Now I'm going to be cautious here and actually send one at the Kaya. And I think it's GG. Let's go. Easy. actually want to keep that, yeah. Against the Lure stack, having a glass casket is nice. They always have it. But we also got a glass casket. Can't really counter anything here, so let's just foretell. Okay, now we can counter something, so we just hold our mana open. Okay. Okay. Hopefully he's casting something big. Okay. Well, we just keep passing here. If we get to 5 mana, that's a different story, because then we can play our Archon with a counterspell open. See, now the story is a little different. We can try playing the Archon here. Just see how opponent responds. I think just let it resolve. Oh yes, let's go. Let's go. I think we play big Niko Aris just to ensure card draw. So X equals 3. I don't care not having counterspell open. I think, you know, let's just get the value in.
And gotta prepare for the next throw.
Let's just get the value in.
I've only lost on purpose before.
Sure. See, here we can play our Valkmira and have a counterspell. The thing is, I don't want to mill cards. But actually, we have only milled 3 cards so far. But let that resolve. That milling was fine, and we still have a counter spell or can draw a card. Plus, we still got another idea in here. think we just pass. I think we might be in advantage here because we got 3 shards. Yeah, this is definitely counter-worthy. Definitely. Just restrict him from drawing a billion cards. Okay, that's fine. He's drawing 4 cards, we can also draw a bunch of cards. Okay, double black, this means no counter spells. Also like having more mana. Don't need another Doomscar. And a Niko and an Narset. Oh boy, let's go. Wait, we got 3, 6, 8 mana. So I don't want to cast Narset before getting a counter spell. I think we're just casting a Marius Call here. Put some pressure on the board. And have our opponent react to it. Man, this deck is just like... It's so smooth. It feels just so right. What can you get? You can get a... Okay, he's just drawing cards here. Okay. This is good, it means that he not really having answers now. I think we're just shooting the short thief here. Just accept that Narset might die, that's fine. Right? Get this down for, let's make it white. Since we have enough mana and no counter spells up, we play Valkmira. And Valkmira is just real annoying for our opponent. If he wants to remove something, just has to pay 1 extra. Cool. Again, we can just do a Scar here. Okay, this might get countered. Okay. That's fine. So in that case, we go ahead and we move the Lurrus. And Narset is going to die anyway, so we might just as well. Might as well draw a card.
Strike with a cunning mind.
Now, do we care about these? I mean, I definitely want to keep the Niko Aris. Yeah, so I think we do this. Because our opponent doesn't have too many options left, actually. So I think that's fine. We can get her back with us going to death. Okay, now he's casting Arcade's Awakening. Oh, okay. Crippling Fear. Oh, Angel still lives. Sure. Okay. I think we can live with that. I like the negate very much against the counterspell from his side. Oh, and an Archon. Okay, so here's the deal. We've got 8, 10 mana. 10 mana, so let's cast Niko for a 6. Which means X equals 3. This I can cast a negate and draw a card. Okay, perfect. So I did it this way because with 4 mana open we can crack a shard, draw a card, and shoot. Oh, Crawling Barrens. Yeah. See, now we can shoot the Thought Thief here. And still have a negate up.
I never miss.
Oh, even if it counters this. Oh, perfect. Perfect. See, the beauty about Valkmira is that this Windrower can't hurt Niko Aris. Just can't. Okay, here's what we do. Draw a bunch of cards. All I needed. Queen's Guard, draw another card. I mean, they're already 3 into the story out. All 4 into the story on his Graver, so I don't think we need a Disdainful Stroke. This is actually way better. Okay. So what do we play an Archon and just say you don't get to cast things with a negate open. I think countering this is fine. Let's make another shard.
Come on, stay sharp.
Remember, even if he kills my Archon somehow, he can kill Niko Aris with the Windrower because 1 damage gets prevented from Valkmira. Okay. Play 1 spell in a turn. Man, this feels satisfying. Oh yes, Shark Typhoon for the win condition. Another one. Okay, so let's just go for the win here with Nemeria's Call. Okay. It's annoying, but yeah. Here goes the Niko Aris. Okay, that's fine. plus Niko. Niko, and yeah, let's just attack. Okay, he's casting Aghanim's Awakening, I think. Yeah. Wait, we only got 15. What? I didn't realize we were milled so much. Oh boy, I mean we drew a lot of cards. Ooh. That's not cool. Yeah, let's see. We could Strike Typhoon for 2, but I actually don't want to draw cards here. So I think we just dump the mana into the Barons. I don't know if we can win this actually. Okay, I think we plus the Archon. And then we yeah, and then we just attack and Doomscar. And hopefully it doesn't find another Aghanim Awakening. Wait. We don't have to Doomscar, I mean we're at 16 life. But those could mill me to death now. Actually we have to do this. And I think we keep them all open to cast a big Shark Typhoon. Oh no 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 no. Don't have a land. Okay. Okay. So X equals 5. These are unfortunately pretty useless. I mean we can cast the Shark Typhoon and then cast an Elspeth for a 5/5 Shark, I guess. And then, you know, just attack. He actually blocked. Okay. That's good for us. I don't think we even need a Shark token, but we'll just make one.
Breath, I got this.
Oh, we win. Oh boy. Oh. Wow. Oh boy, what a game. What a game. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this kind of content and want to see more fresh decks and standard meta decks, please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it, and I see you guys soon.